Emmy, did you graduate from DFW?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Back in June, I believe. June 10th, I think it was.
2022?
Yeah.
Ooh, almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. It's coming.
Yes.
She started wrestling, I think it was like October or November.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was October 5th of 2020, I think. Yeah, of 2020.
She did that 1.5 year training DFW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some schools are like 3 or 6 months, and then they already put people out there, which is like fine, but like I just personally don't even know how you do that. Our training, it's so much that I feel like 3 to 6 months, like we was like barely bumping at that point. I don't know how people do that. It's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. I'm not judging, but it's just like different for me. You know what I mean?
I didn't officially do the intro to the show, but we gonna cut all this into this. You know what I'm saying? This is good combo.
I love wrestling.
Check us out. And you love wrestling.
We love wrestling. Watch that shit.
Even repping.
What's up, y'all? My name is Emmy Camacho, and if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling.
We love wrestling.
We love wrestling.
We love wrestling.
I told you, we love wrestling. Yeah!
Welcome to Women in Wrestling. Ooh. We back again. I'm Trady. Got DORA right here at the bottom. Over here, you already heard her talking. We got a new superstar that you should know out the Texas area. She cutting up, She went to Mission Pro one time, been at Mission Pro ever since.
Yeah.
We have Emmy Camacho. How you doing, Emmy?
I'm good, y'all. Excited. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
We here, Emmy, you know what I'm saying? But the first, we already asked questions, but the first question I usually ask when we start this is, why do you love wrestling / what started your love for wrestling?
Okay, feel free to cut me off, because like when it comes to this, I'll start rambling, because like I'm so passionate and I love it so much that I'll like start talking forever. So I'll try to keep it short, you know what I mean? But feel free to cut me off. But for me, I loved it literally since the first time that I saw it. And that was when I was 6 years old. And literally from that point, I knew I was going to do it. So I always tell people, like, it was almost like an accident the way I even found out about wrestling. Because a family member and I was on the couch, and she was just like scrolling through the channels, and she just happened to come across wrestling. And like one of the first people I've ever saw was CM Punk. And I think she even tried to like change the channel, and I was like, turn it back. And so I kept watching the rest of the show. And then, like, to my surprise, women came out, right? And I was like, no way women do this too, you know what I mean? And, like, I always tell people, like, these weren't just, like, regular women you see, like, walking down the street. Like, these were, like, strong, confident, like, athletic, just, like, badass women, you know what I mean? And as a kid, I was like, none of that. So, of course, I wanted to be that. So, immediately, I was like, I'm going to do that. So, it was definitely the women who kind of strung me in and got me kind of loving wrestling and wanted to do it. But like now that I actually have my foot in the business, I feel like it's a totally different reason why. Like now I'm actually out there doing it. Like now it's more of like, I love it because of the fans, you know what I mean? Like it starts out like more of like a selfish reason, like I want to do it because I want to do it and I think it's cool. But now it's more like being able to like get a reaction from the crowd, and like being able to do that is really cool. So I would say the fans and like the people I've been able to meet through wrestling is definitely been my favorite part and what I love most about it,
Let's talk about fans then. And you brought it up. You like to be a heel or you like to be a babyface more?
Ooh, that's it. I feel like both have their like highs and lows moments. You know what I mean? Like I like being a heel a lot, but it's also nice to have the fans cheering for you too. So I don't know. Yeah. Like it's tough. I feel like I get to do both pretty frequently, I guess. I feel like I'm a little bit more on the heel side. So I would say maybe heel, just because I have a lot of aggression that I need to be getting out sometimes, and that's a good way for me to do it. So heel, I would say.
I love that though, because when I saw you pick up the chair at Inspire, I was like, yes. And my daughters were there with me, and they're like, okay, yes, this is fun. We'll keep going. So yeah, no, the heel's great to me. The heel's great. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, you talking about the clips that you sent me? Mm-hmm. Yo, Yo, y'all was banging in that match recently. Inspired AD. We here now. We can talk about this. You had a match with Alejandra the Lion. You want to describe that match? Because what I watched, y'all was just like y'all got heat with each other.
Yeah, we do. We've been having since like the minute I graduated. Not even the minute I graduated, from like the minute I started training, you know what I mean? It was already building this entire time. But yeah. So like we've already wrestled at Inspire before. I don't know if it's like, I don't know how many times, was it once or twice? I honestly don't know, but from the minute we wrestled at Inspire, we immediately had heat anyway. So now it's kind of just evolved into this bigger thing. So like, yeah, now, not gonna lie, I thought I was walking into a no DQ match. And then there was like, no, this is just a regular match. And I was like, but I want it to be a no DQ, you know what I mean? So we still got the chairs in there at the end. She rolled me up out of nowhere, which is not really a win, y'all, by the way. So yeah, I was even more mad. So, I had to get them chairs involved. Maybe next time we wrestle, maybe some tables. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got a lot of heat with each other. So, and not just at Inspire either, like other places too. So, we'll see.
You said a roll up is not a real pin?
It's not a real win. It's not a real win. I don't count it as a real win. It's just like you got lucky. You got lucky because you snuck it in there when I wasn't ready. So I don't see it as a real win, but to each their own, I guess. Whatever. That's just
my all right, we'll go with that.
You don't agree?
Huh?
You don't agree with me?
It's not about me agreeing with you. It's about you making it happen when you out there. So, if I agree or not, however you being successful out there, get it. Don't get me into it.
I guess you're right.
But you said that you and her had heat since the day you started training in school. Let's get away from the heat with her. Where did you start training at, and how did you get into training?
So when I started, I was like looking into wrestling schools and stuff. And I feel like the first one you always hear about is like Booker T's Reality of Wrestling. So I like went and did like a fantasy camp down there when I was like, I think like 13. And I remember at the end of the fantasy camp, I had talked to Booker and he was like, oh, well, you can start training at 15 with like parental permission. So I was like, yeah, I want to start training, but like I didn't live there and stuff. And I still had to go to school. So my parents were like, no, you can't do that. So I was like, started looking at stuff that was more local. And I found DFW. And like from what I saw, it looked like a real good school and that they were putting out good talent and stuff. So I went and I did a tryout, and the tryout was rough, I mean, it was good. Like I passed and stuff, but like it definitely pushes you and gives you like a little taste of what you're getting yourself into. And I loved it and I passed. And so I started literally, I think like that next month, because it was in September, the tryout. And then I started in October. And like that process was very difficult for me just because I wasn't an athlete to begin with. So coming in, it was like I was doing stuff that I'd never done before. And it was difficult, but I felt like I picked up stuff pretty quickly. Just, I think because I had watched it for so many years that I almost kind of like, it almost happened organically when I would try stuff. I was like, oh, I just somehow know how to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was cool. It was like I have finally found where I like fit in. Because like I had tried to do sports, but I would get sat on the bench and it wasn't for me. So when I got into wrestling, it was like happened really naturally and everything flowed really smoothly and like my athletic abilities, I guess. And I had coaches who actually believed in me, which was different from high school and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm really grateful for that process because I felt like it really helped me become the person that I am today because it's helped me in like so many ways, like just the training, like mentally and stuff. So yeah, it was a good experience, I would say. I really, and I still train to this day. So it's like training is forever is what I say at DFW.
DFW All Pro. Long line of people we had on. You see, we've been talking to DFW people, Olmir, Maya. We had Man. Now we got Emmy Camacho.
Yeah.
Let me say this though. Since when you started, no offense to what I'm about to say, you small.
I know
you small, but in some time I've been
tiny but mighty. Okay, goodness.
I've been seeing her in the gym since the point that she started, and she's getting a little. she getting
I,
bigger.
I
Like,
so hard. Like I feel like because I work out, but when it comes to eating, like hitting my protein intake, that's where I like mess up and fail. So like there will be like a month where I'm doing really, really good with that, where I'm like, getting my protein shakes in and like my food and all that stuff in. And like I feel like I could see results, and then I'll get like on the road and then I won't eat for like the whole day. Like maybe it's like one little protein bar and I feel like I lose weight again. So it's like back and forth. It's so hard, but like I don't know. I'm trying, y'all. It's tough.
Weight gain is hard for some people.
It-
Me too, because I feel the same way. Like I can't do it no matter
Yeah.
what. Like my body doesn't want me to gain weight. It's
Yeah.
like you had a good run for that month, you know. Good luck
Yeah.
for the rest of you. So
Dora, you know what you can do? Because this
What?
is the perfect time.
what?
Emmy, we got this spot where Dora likes to explore. You know what I'm saying? There's no wrestling questions here. Well, some. She just asked different questions to people, you know, just to get inside your head. Then it'll come back to me. But Dora, take it away.
I genuinely thought you were gonna say I should work out or something, and I got you know, why do we do this all the time? You know that's not me. Okay. So these are just like super like some of them are random, but they're just like things that I thought about that are super random, just like me. So just
Nice.
go with it. Just go with it, you know.
Okay.
Okay, but my first question is always, if you could be reincarnated as any animal or mystical creature, what would it be?
Oh, you know what? I don't even know if y'all know what this is, y'all. It's called a I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right. It's called a capybara. Y'all know what that is?
A capybara? Like those big old, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's actually a rodent, but let me
Yes.
explain. Let me explain for a second why. Okay, so like these little things, they're like cool with everybody. I feel like you see pictures of them and they'll be like chilling with like alligators, or like they'll be like birds on their back, or just like with big old elephants or whatever. Like they're just cool with everybody, except for like I think like cheetahs, they be hunting them down, but like everybody has haters, you know what I mean? But I feel like I would be like that, you know, because I'm cool with everybody.
Yes.
Like I don't know. I just think they're so laid back and they're chill and they mind their business. So I would be that. I feel like.
Did you ever watch Zaboomafoo growing up?
The what?
Did you ever watch Zaboomafoo growing up, like on PBS? I don't know if they
No.
are like the Kraft brothers. Do you know who they are? Like the
No.
nature dudes. Oh my gosh, that was like one of their main things, was talking about capybaras all the time, lemurs and all that stuff. Yeah, so I was like, I know what that animal is.
I'm glad you know what it is, because then like
Yes.
it would have been weird. Yeah. No.
Okay, so this is like a spring related question, and even if you don't have an answer, but what is your favorite flower?
Oh. That's a good question. I feel like I like multiple. I like white roses, but also like sunflowers. I really like flowers. And are they called dandelions? What are the ones that are white that you like blow and then they fly away?
Oh,
What are they called?
Is that what they're called? I can't remember right now. No,
I know exactly what she's talking about too.
Yeah.
And you make a wish, yes.
Yeah.
What are they?
Just look it up. I think she's right. I think it's.
I'm about to look it up right now. I believe that's it, but let's see.
I feel like they are dandelions, but I don't know.
I just know my wishes sometimes have come true, so I believe in that flower, whatever that flower is. Yes, for sure.
Yes, it is called dandelion.
Good. See, see, we were on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I know you're on the road a lot, but do you have like a favorite show right now? It can be like a cartoon, it can be an anime, it can be I guess anything non-wrestling related like show.
I have two actually, and they're so different from each other, but I really like Impractical Jokers. I love them. They always make me laugh. They're so funny. But also I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead too. Like I've already watched that show like twice already, and I'm about to start watching it again just because I love The Walking Dead. I'm a big fan. I'm a nerd when it comes to that show. So yeah, those are probably my two favorite right now.
They're good. Those are good picks. Those are good picks actually. So I love that. Okay. Who or what can always make you smile when you're having a bad day?
Probably myself, y'all, because I don't know. Like I feel like it's if I'm in a bad mood, it's probably because of somebody else. Like it's probably like other people who made me in a bad mood. So like I feel like if I'm just like chilling by myself, like and I'm not trying to sound like crazy, like y'all throw me in a psych ward, but like I'm having conversations with myself, like, oh yeah, that's good, whatever. I don't know. So probably, I'm sorry if that sounds selfish, but
No,
I have to say myself, y'all.
that's just funny because no one said themselves yet. So that definitely was yes. Okay. My next question. Which one did I? What has been which was your favorite belt that you've held so far? That's the only wrestling related question I'll have.
That's a good question. I only have two. Two. That's
I don't mean to go against the to make you pick companies like that, but you know, like
I honestly, I don't even know. I love them both.
Great answer. Great answer. Great answer.
We can stop there on that answer.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Okay. I guess my last question will be, what color makes you feel the best? Like whatever color you're around, like if you wear it or like you get in that energy, like what's your favorite color?
I really like kind of like a forest green. I like a lot of different colors though. I'm not gonna lie. It's not just one. But I like forest green because I like trees and like nature and stuff like that. So like I feel like I'm in a better mood when I see that. But also I really like light pink, like so light that it almost looks white, but it's not. Like, I know that's really specific, but like a really light pink is, I really like that color too.
No, my daughter loves the color pink, so yes. No, that's super bright. That's so bright. No. So like this, I know this color is like a light tealish, yeah. Like a blush color almost, but more white, yes.
That was the only thing I had, okay.
You don't have no pink, friend? You don't have nothing?
I got like a peaches pink shirt that I wear sometimes, but that's about it.
You gotta get your colors up, friend. It's spring, it's summer. You should wear colors now. You can get some colors. Get some colors.
Yes.
It is 55 degrees outside here.
55?
I'm in a hoodie. Come on, people. You talk about spring.
You can still, there's bright colored hoodies.
We are cold.
Just, you know?
We are cold out here in these streets.
We're not cold in these streets, so I'm sorry. I apologize to you, sir. It's just rainy in Texas, so I don't know.
Wait, where are you?
Who, me?
Yeah. I thought you were in Texas.
No, I'm not based out of
No, he's not.
No. I'm in Indianapolis.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was about to say, I was like, wait, 5 degrees. I was like,
what part of state Texas are you in? The cold side.
Yeah, I be around everywhere, but I'm a Midwest person, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I didn't know that.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'll be a little bit of everywhere. Not you thought I was in Texas. Don't put that on me.
I don't know, because I'll be seeing you at like Mission and then Inspire. So I was like, he's probably like around the area.
Oh, I wasn't at Inspire. She sent me the videos from Inspire.
Oh
yeah.
Totally off right now. Okay, y'all.
So some people, like, she was at the event and she was like, "Hey,
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna send you stuff."
And I was like, "Okay." We've been laughing a lot on here, Emmy. So I'm gonna ask you this. I've never asked this question before. What's like a funny moment that you've had in wrestling so far?
Okay, I don't know how funny this is, but this literally happened today. I mean, it's not funny right now because it was really bad, but I'll probably laugh about it later. I don't know. But I just showed yesterday in Conroe, right, at TASW. And I always bring this backpack because I like carry like my license and my money and basically everything, my essentials I be having in there. And I literally left it after the show, I said bye to everybody and I left it, and Conroe's 4 hours away, and I left my bag there and I didn't even notice. I woke up and I was supposed to go to DFW to shoot this promo thing or whatever, and my makeup was in this bag and everything was in there. And I woke up and I was and this was on Mother's Day, y'all, too. This is on Mother's Day, so I was I don't even know how to bring it up. I
gotta go.
I gotta go, y'all. My license and my money is in there. I'm sure I'll laugh about it later, but it's not super funny right now. I'm sure there's been other too, but like that's just probably the main thing that came to mind right now because that was like I literally had to drive 4 hours away just to go pick up my bag. That I don't know. I'm just irresponsible, y'all. Like I'm irresponsible and I don't be remembering to pick up my stuff. But other than that, I don't know. I'm sure other stuff has happened too, but I would say that because that's the first thing that came to mind.
Don't take no offense. Irresponsible. Great word you just used there. Let's talk about it.
No, let's.
She flew so far. Her little body.
When I saw this clip, because you posted it,
Yeah.
everything in me said, we gonna have her on the podcast. I'm a Emmy Camacho fan. But what is she thinking? So now that I got you here, I'm glad I can ask you the question. What were you thinking?
We're wondering how you got there, as they say in the preview.
The thing is, y'all, is that I wasn't thinking. Like, I'm never, as you can tell, like, I don't know, like, back. And then my parents would be like, why did you do that? I'm thinking, like, I don't know, y'all. Like, why do I do any of this? You know what I mean? Like, why do I go and beat myself up in the ring? Like, I don't know. Why do I leave my bag, like, 4 hours away with my license and credit card and money? I don't know.
For the love of it. For the love
Right?
of it. That's what you say. For the love
Or
of
did you
it.
see your face when the clip came up? She was
I was not expecting that at all.
like, you didn't think we was gonna talk about it? I got another clip for you too.
Oh, good.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh.
Let's get serious. Let's get serious for a second.
Okay.
We've been laughing a lot, but we need to get serious for a little second here. I'm Gary asked you the serious questions, the most serious question I asked on this podcast. The Rock or Stone Cold?
Oh my gosh, that's too hard. That's too hard. Y'all gonna have to wait a minute on that one.
We'll wait.
Mm-hmm. We can wait. We got some time, just a little bit.
We got time.
Look, okay. I don't want to
This is a very big answer here, Emmy. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I don't want to say nobody. I feel like I already have my pick, but I'm just scared to say it at this point, honestly.
No, just say it. Just say it. You could be surprised.
It's hard because I like both of them for different reasons. Like I like Stone Cold because like his whole attitude, y'all, like the way he was, like those stories, like the way he comes out, the way he is with people, like
I know.
that's he's part of my inspiration. But then like The Rock, I mean, oh my gosh, that's just tough.
I know.
But who would you say is your favorite though? If you had to pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Nobody get mad at me. Stone Cold.
Yay! Okay, that's fine. Yes, because that's my pick too. So
at least somebody here agrees with me. Okay.
No, yes, there's a lot of people from. There's a lot of people. Don't let them fool you. Yeah. Did he win? Did we get it? Did we get the 20?
Stone Cold is nowhere close to 20. First off, why are you getting so excited out here? Stone Cold now has 10.
That's a lot.
The Rock is at 19. We go to 20. So one person. Let me stop. So we go. Yeah. So the Stone Cold has one. It's no right or wrong answer. We just like to see where people's heads at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people prefer The Rock. Some people prefer Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. I'm actually surprised though. Like honestly.
I was a little surprised too. Some of the people picking The Rock, I was like, "Yo, I picked."
We've had a lot of Texas people,
Yeah, and they've been picking The Rock, and I'm like, I picked out Stone Cold people, and they like, "No, we got The Rock." I'm like, "Woo, wow, okay." So
Wow, that's surprising, but to each their own.
Definitely, because it's not The Rock for me. Not that I don't love him, but
right.
This is my preference.
Yeah.
Emmy, if I'm just getting introduced to you, and I don't know who Emmy Camacho is. And I go online after you guys watch this, make sure you subscribe. If you're on the podcast version, come on over to YouTube so you can see what she about to say. And I said, is there like 2 matches that you could get me to reference you to watch to know about you in the ring? What 2 matches would those be?
Excuse me.
That's a real. I would say. So being honest, I think this last match that I had at Inspire would probably be one of them, just because I feel like a lot of that aggression out there, that heat, I think is a little bit more me than what people might think. I don't know, like, so I would probably say that with Lion, and then maybe. Oh, y'all got me. This is a hard question.
Can we add the one where you just got thrown? Can that
Oh,
one?
yeah,
be
yeah,
it?
that's good.
Can we have whoever was in that match?
Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
That
Yeah,
was a good one. What do you mean? That's the remembering one. I don't know.
because that match, I mean, I was not thinking in that match, because I even was in the ring with Mysterious Q, like trying to wrestle Mysterious Q at one point. So I'm thinking, like, I don't know what I was doing in there either. It's like, I got in the ring with him, which is not the smartest idea either. But so, I think I would say.
She was showing that passion to everybody. Talk about this passion. I watched the interview some time ago that you did, and you were saying that you wanted to get the Mission Pro. That's where you wanted to go. You know, few people there. You're friends with Jazmin, Allure. You know, y'all have a rapport now. You know, but you went to Mission Pro one time, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think ever since you've been, they keep bringing you back.
Correct.
And at True Colors on June 10th. If you're not in the San Antonio area, you can watch it on Title Match Network. Sign up now and get 2 weeks for free. Not after. You'll be facing Tiffany Nieves.
Yeah.
So this is a big loaded question. How does it feel being able to come back to Mission Pro, becoming one of their actual roster members? And then, do you even trust Tiffany? Because, you know, have you been seeing what she's been doing at Mission Pro?
Okay. So I'll start off. I'll save the Tiffany for last, so I can really vent on that one. But yeah, I mean, being able to become a regular for Mission Pro was a goal, like, from the start. You know, like, even when I was still training, Mission Pro is where I wanted to be, and where I wanted to kind of be on a consistent basis too. So when on my debut, I went and I got murdered by the freaking Woad, and so I was like, hopefully they bring me back, because I just got killed right now. But luckily, you know, the fans got behind me, and I think they wanted to see me back, so Mission brought me back, and I've kind of been a regular ever since then, just trying to work my way up the ladder. And so now that led up to this match with Tiffany, and I feel like we're pretty evenly matched. I feel like, and maybe not everybody agrees. I think more people are rooting for her, which is fine, because that's just gonna be extra motivation for me. You know what I mean? But she's got the attitude, y'all. Like, she's got that fight attitude, but so do I. And I feel like I haven't really shown it all the way yet at Mission. Like, I've shown it at, like, Inspire and other places, and I feel like this is the match where I'm gonna really have to show it, because, like, going up against someone like Tiffany, the way she is, what she's been doing lately, like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little heated match, because a lot's on the line. This one is like the #1 contendership for the Mission Pro Women's Championship. No matter what, I know it's gonna be like a good match, but I think it's gonna be a little hard hitting, a little feisty attitude. So I'm excited about it. We'll see how it goes. But
I'm actually excited for that match, because I
June
love
10th, guys. They gonna bang.
yeah.
Hey, Tiffany, I'm not saying that she gonna beat you up or nothing. But I'm saying it's gonna be hard hitting.
Yeah.
And you know,
you're gonna get a DM later. You know you are. So she's gonna DM me later. I already know.
he's definitely gonna say something to me. But Tiffany, if Emmy beats you up, you get beat up. I mean, if you get beat up, you get beat up. I mean,
I won't.
If Emmy, if you beat her up, you know what I'm saying, she just got beat up. I mean, but we gonna see Mission Pro. They got a talented women's roster. Make sure y'all check it out. As you guys can see, I have one poster right here on the wall. A few more around here, but I'm not gonna show all those. Emmy, last few questions. Here we go. If you could have 3 matches on the independent scene with 3 stars right now, who would those 3 matches be?
For starters, I would say Jazmin Allure, just because I haven't wrestled her yet. In this time I've been out here, I haven't gotten to wrestle her yet. So I would say for sure her. I think I like wrestling Madi Wrenkowski. I feel like I would like to kind of be more in a more feud with her. We've wrestled a few times, but not anything like.
Didn't y'all wrestle at PPW when she was champion?
Yeah. So I feel like definitely Madi. And also I haven't wrestled Raché Chanel, and I would like to wrestle Raché Chanel too.
Ooh.
I think that would be a good one. So I would say them.
Would you
there's
let
a lot of people. Those are just some.
Would you let Raché Chanel give you a makeover?
I don't need a makeover. I already look good.
I like that, yeah.
I was just asking. You know what I'm saying? I was just asking, man.
I mean, I think I would still let her. See what she would come up with, she would do. So maybe. I would say maybe on that one. Because I don't know. In the we did like a tag match. We haven't like singles. And she was like putting bonnets on people's heads and like brushing their hair and stuff. And like I have curly hair, so if she brushes my hair, it's just gonna get even bigger. So I feel like I don't need it, honestly. Maybe I'll let her one day.
Her hair gets bigger. Let's make her bigger on the screen, people. You call this our put yourself over moment. This is where you let our people know your social media, ways they can support you, anything you would like to let them know about you. We just ask for you to put things coming up also. Put yourself over.
Okay, let's see. I'll start with the social media handles. All my social media is the same on Instagram and Facebook. Oh, it's right here. Emmy.c, 4 Ys. I don't have Twitter. I probably will not be getting Twitter for a good hot minute. So don't be looking for me on that. Yeah, I have some exciting stuff coming up. Like this weekend, I'll be in San Antonio for Sabotage Wrestling, where I'm the first ever Sabotage Rising Women's Champion. Then Saturday, I'll be in Laredo for 5-Star Wrestling. And then I have a few more stuff coming up. But yeah, I think that's about it, y'all.
You got any t-shirts or anything out there people can get?
Oh yeah, I need to set up like a store. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not on that. But if you come see me live at a show, I'll sell merch. I have shirts, hats, wristbands, all that good stuff. 8x10s, all that.
Dora, any other questions before we go into the home stretch?
No, I don't know. I can't think of any right now, friend. I'm sorry. I'm out. My barrel is empty right now. I'm sorry.
Emmy, all the traveling you doing, always on the road wrestling now, people getting to know you and everything. Is there anything, because with all your traveling, I notice people don't get to watch wrestling when they start wrestling with everything going on. Is there anything going on in wrestling right now that intrigues you or that you enjoy or you love?
As far as like watching it?
Yeah.
Like on television stuff? I mean, I feel like this is like kind of a basic one right now, but it's basic for a reason because it's entertaining and stuff. But the whole Bad Bunny thing, I mean,
same.
I love Bad Bunny. I was looking forward to that match. Literally, when I watched his entrance for Backlash, I got chills because it was so loud in there. Like, that's like the dream, like to make an entrance and like the crowd is like raging like that. And just like seeing him like going out there and like doing what he's doing. Like that's entertaining for me to watch. I love watching him. So I would say that's been something that's like caught my attention, that because I haven't like been watching it consistently because it's so hard to watch all the time now that when you're doing it. But yeah, that's one that I hear about, so it's like immediately like put your focus on that. So definitely Bad Bunny right now has been one for me.
I hope Carlito comes back. It's just
Yeah.
just a little, you know, specific reasons, but you know, I hope Carlito comes back. You know, just a little interested in that story again, coming back at some point.
If he doesn't come back, you can see him on the independent scenes, just like you can see Emmy all through. Have you been out of Texas yet, Emmy?
Yeah, I believe I've wrestled in 5 states already.
Ooh.
I'll try to remember. I know Mississippi, Arkansas,
Mississippi, Arkansas, Texas,
Kansas. I could have sworn. Oh, Chicago. I'm dumb, y'all. Chicago.
Illinois.
Where you wrestle at in Chicago?
Yeah, it was for second wrestling. Vicksburg. Vicksburg.
Shout out to Second Wrestling in Chicago. Last question, Emmy, before we get out of here. What's one thing that's... What is one... I'm trying to flip the question, dude. I used to ask it, I'm like, it always sounds wrong. What is one thing that you're addicted to?
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos?
Like bad, y'all. Like it's to the point where my mom's like, you can't eat those no more because they're like gonna give you a hole in your stomach. But I love it so much. Like I love any hot chips, honestly. I'm addicted to them. But yeah, I would say like I love anything spicy. I'm addicted to spicy food, but especially spicy chips. Very much.
God, if you see Emmy at a show, take her some hot Cheetos.
Bring her some hot Cheetos.
Other wrestlers get like they get things at shows, you know, cookies and sandwiches and drinks. Take Emmy some hot Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, yes. If y'all can, please do. Because, like, at Mission, I had told some, like, the coolest fans. Like, they're the coolest ever. They were like, what's your favorite candy? And I was like, oh, I like the Blow Pops or whatever. And they, like, bring me, like, these big boxes of Blow Pops, like, every time. So, like, if y'all bring me hot Cheetos, y'all can. I'll accept them. I'll take them.
Save the list now. Save the list now so they can bring you a sandwich.
Dora, you going to the show on the 10th?
Huh?
Dora, you going to the show on the 10th?
Yeah, I should. Yeah.
She's going to bring you some hot Cheetos from We Love
Yes.
Shout out to that. Oh, man. Emmy, this has been a fun conversation, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to talk about, guys. If you didn't see it before, let's play it one more time before we get out of here.
Okay,
There you go.
Yo, that smack is crazy.
Sweat.
The sweat came off. Throw me. That's wild, yo. God, if you don't know Emmy, get to know Emmy. New star out of Texas from DFW. You gonna know her. She gonna be more places. We just trying to get her into your focal scene. If they wanted to book you on the show, because a few promoters watch this show, Emmy, how can they book you?
I have a email. It's bookm@gmail.com, or you can reach out on Facebook Messenger or DM on Instagram. I try to get back as fast as possible. Sometimes it's hard because there's like a lot of DMs from people, but I would say those are the best ways to reach me if you want to.
Boom. Best ways to reach her if you want to. Guys, like I said, get to know Emmy, follow her, subscribe to if you're on the podcast versions, come to YouTube, check out Emmy. Do you have a YouTube page, Emmy?
I don't. I feel like I need to make one. I feel like I see people doing that. That's smart.
by the time that we put this out, Emmy's gonna have a YouTube page for y'all.
Maybe, y'all.
Maybe. Oh, friend, I was gonna say maybe change your bag because you showed us the bag now. You know what I mean? Like, what if someone wants your bag now? That's just how I feel. Just being like,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
that's the mom in me. Like, please change your bag now. Change your bag now.
Mom was kind of hinting at that because she was like, because I thought I had it when I was walking out, but a fan wanted to take a picture. I was like, maybe I just took it off and left it there. And she's like, somebody could have like ran off with it or whatever, or stole your money. So yeah, now I need to change it.
Change your bags. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a bag, so all good, people. We okay. Remember, you can see Emmy this weekend if you because you know Mission Pro, my people, June 10th, Title Match Network. Watch her and Tiffany. They said it's gonna be a big banger. You know, big bangers, no whammies, all summer. Let's go, Emmy, guys. But I'm Trey D. Thank you, Emmy.
Thank y'all.
Thank you for joining us. And like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too street for the culture. Ooh.
I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we. You're not here, you missing out. Is this show?